Hey Aries, how's it going? Welcome to your May 2023 love reading. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate all of you. If you need a personal reading, feel free to contact me. Everything you need to know to do so is in the description box to the video. You can also feel free to follow me on other social media where I post other tarot content. I am everywhere under the same name: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Okay, Aries. So at the end of this reading, I will also answer a yes or no question for you. So throughout the reading, try to think of a question that you have for me, and I can answer that for you at the end. It'll be the very last thing that I do. All right, Aries, you are coming in this month in the Knight of Wands, Devil energy, very young Aries energy that you're taking on. Very adventurous, very spontaneous, non-committal, just having fun. I do need to know why the devil is here though. I think it's likely just you're in a very lusty energy, but let's see. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We also have Sagittarius here so far. Oh, and the devil again. This is only a third reading I've done today, but the cards have been so repetitive in all the readings I've done today. It's crazy. So the devil again. Let's get another. Strength, Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be trying to tame yourself. Three of Wands. So there's kind of like, there's an energy here of something that could potentially become unhealthy, where you might need to just restrain yourself a little bit. If if we're just out having fun, whatever, being spontaneous, adventurous, sometimes that can get out of hand and become really unhealthy. So just be mindful of that. You might just need to exercise some restraint with some situations in your life to keep yourself from, becoming unhealthy. All right. You could also be dealing with somebody who is unhealthy, potentially has some kind of addiction issue or some, real toxic behavior here. But you are looking towards the future. You're just not being very serious about it right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just, whatever. That's where you're at. You could be traveling. You could be meeting somebody through travel. All right, recent past, you have that 10 of coins. So it looks like, to me, this looks like this is for an Aries who was recently in a long-term connection, and recently out of it. So not ready to be right back in one. That's what it looks like. However, with Temperance reversed here, it's very chaotic. So watch out for, again, allowing yourself to become, really chaotic, real messy. Because when we're in that energy of being newly out of something and just wanting to have fun, it can get out of hand and we can become worse off than we were before. So just be mindful of that, and watch out for, if you're dealing with somebody who's having some kind of weird toxic issue, they're not healthy. There's definitely an energy here of somebody being very unhealthy, very chaotic, very spazzy, no peace, real impatient, there's no kind of calm. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You might need to just put up your boundaries to find your peace, to keep your zen, because there's some kind of energy around here that's way off the charts, out of control, that you might need to just not allow in your space. Yeah, 10 of Swords, because if you don't practice healthy boundaries and keep this unhealthy shit out, you're going to end up in some kind of crisis energy here. There's a painful ending. It's crisis, very unhealthy. You could still have somebody lingering that is from back here, this commitment that is just not handling it well. Eight of Swords, yeah. There's somebody, oh my gosh, like so chaotic, Aries. I'm telling you, there's somebody here that is just a ball of nerves. Like the paranoia here is out of freaking control. The paranoia, it's just so unhealthy. Shit. And the Fool, there you are. Okay, so the thing with the Fool is you have a new beginning after a painful ending. The only thing that I feel like I keep having to stress here, yeah, it's about, you know, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, just going with it, going with whatever, having fun. That's fine. Again, don't be stupid about it. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's fine to just risk it all to start something new. Absolutely, 100%. But if you're starting something new with somebody who's like out of freaking control, you're going to be worse off than you were before. Yeah. Somebody who maybe should just be a one-night stand, don't try to hold on to them. If they're that unhealthy, that out of control, I'm talking like this person should definitely be getting some kind of professional help. Just be mindful, okay? Okay. All right. Your potential obstacle is the Eight of Coins. This could just be that maybe you work a lot. Maybe you don't have a whole lot of time for anything more than just, you know, fun, hanging out, whatever. The World. If you were dealing with somebody that you work with, that looks like it's trying to come to an end. Yeah, there's a need to get really logic-minded about a situation that has run its course. Immediate future, Queen of Coins reversed, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but this is a very non-committal energy still, very non-committal, but this is also very selfish energy. Selfish, not trustworthy, not dependable. Somebody is off their freaking rocker, unstable, I'm telling you. Page of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Cups. Confused as hell. Like somebody is like potentially like freaking delusional. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Real immature with the way that they talk. No real emotion. Real confused, real deluded, living in a freaking fantasy world here. Somebody is. Let's get one more on that. Two of Swords and the Six of Wands. All right, so there's a decision that is going to come up for you, and you're going to have trouble, you know, should you look at the situation through emotion or through logic. That's where you're going to be stuck. And there could also be like people pleasing. So there's a real energy here of needing to see a situation for what it is and not what it could be, not its potential. There's a need to really look at a situation, see it for what it is, see somebody for who they are. Once you make that decision, you're going to feel on top of the world. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted. Anyway, your advice, the Nine of Swords reversed. Do not stress over this. Don't stress over it. Don't allow it to pull you into this depression, this anxiety. Make sure you're sleeping. Make sure you're eating. When we surround ourselves with unhealthy people, that's how we become. You know, that's just common sense. So again, with the healthy boundaries, Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles again. You could have somebody from your past resurfacing, but this wouldn't be somebody that you have issues with or has issues with you. This is a very nice, nostalgic, familiar kind of feeling. And it doesn't have to be an ex. It can just be somebody, you know, maybe you just have known them for a while, or maybe it's a past life connection, but there should not be any kind of anxiety, stress with this person. You could meet them through work or through some kind of a talent that you have. Ten of Pentacles again. Yeah, that's about, it's not time right now for any long-term commitment. It looks like there's something here potentially coming in that you could work up to it, but it's not going to be overnight. All right, let's get you some oracles. So this is like if you have somebody in mind and you want to know how they feel or what they would say to you and they're just not telling you. This is what they would say to you if they could. Whoever's on your mind, Aries, take a deep breath, focus on that person. What does this person have to say to Aries? The timing just wasn't right for us. I hope that you can forgive me one day. All right, let's see who this is. The timing just wasn't right for us. Who is saying this to you? What is this all about? Oh, somebody, again with the Eight of Swords, somebody who is just stuck. They felt like they were restricted, like they couldn't have any kind of a connection with you because of some kind of restraint. And they went down a whole different direction because they felt like they had to. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Who is this? Somebody that potentially cheated, potentially a Scorpio, somebody that really like ripped your heart out, could have been third party. Yeah, they walked away. Okay, let's get you in the other signs. I'm gonna break this deck out for these. This is the very first deck I ever owned from probably 25 years ago. Okay, Aries dealing with another Aries. They just want to be single. Aries dealing with a Taurus. They're trying to decide which direction they want this to go with you. Aries and Gemini. That's a very balanced connection. You guys would both be giving the same time, effort, whatever to the connection. And they're very generous. They might like to gift you with things. Aries and Cancer. They're hiding something, lying about something, trying to get away with something. Aries and Leo. They're not doing shit. They're just sitting there acting like they don't care at all. They're not doing anything. Aries and Virgo. This could be a coworker of yours. Either way, there's a potential to build on this. You guys would make a good team. Aries and Libra. You could have a Libra that wants a second chance with you. Aries and Scorpio. They're kind of done waiting. So if you have one that has been waiting for you, or you've been waiting for them, or nobody's been taking any action, they're kind of ready to take action now. Aries and Sagittarius. That's a new beginning. They want to jump right into something real brand new with you. Aries and Capricorn. They're going to start to be more emotionally open. They're not going to be so closed off. Aries and Aquarius. You could have an Aquarius that wants to reunite with you. If you're already in a connection, it could be a potential engagement. You could be meeting a new one through some kind of social gathering, through friends, something like that. Aries and Pisces. That's a past person or a past life connection that misses you. All right, let's get your yes or no. Are you ready, Aries? Take a deep breath. Focus on your question. Oh, you too. All right, Aries. Yes or no for my Aries friends? Lebowski, Pluto. Yes or no for my Aries friends? That's a yes. That's a big yes. I hope you guys wanted it to be. You guys take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.